Interesting prison story. You know, one of my videos talking about the black Southsiders got so many racist comments. They really trying to get the blacks and the Hispanics to beef. And I honestly don't know what I said to get like those responses. And honestly, I don't give a because in no way am I pushing division amongst us. Because I just state what I've seen. However, you can't say California prison is extremely racist based on how it's divided by the races and, you know, the politics and what we can and cannot do and how, you know, the gangs beef with each other. But with all that being said, my best time sometime in there was with the Southsiders. I remember when I was coming back from Oklahoma prison and I was hoping to go to Arizona. But when I got to Arizona with the classification, my points was the 4-yard points. So they put me in a hole out there in Arizona. Then they sent me to the hole in Soledad. When I was in the hole in Soledad for 2 months, and it's just tiers, and you can't see nothing, and all you got is talking on the tier and shooting the shit. It was only like 3 blacks on the tier. 2 of them was weirdos, and then there was one other, some Asian other from San Francisco, funny ass dude, not appearance. They gave him 20 years because somebody tried to rob him, and he ended up chipping them. But anyway, it'd be too much to break his story down. However, all around me was Southsiders on the tier. Then there was a couple North A's on the tier, but they was up. So all we would be doing is shooting the shit. And I happened to be able to sing a little bit, so I was to do it like when it was bored, quiet down. Hey, Trey, hey, sing that Drake song again. I'll be in there like, fuck that nigga that you love. Like, oh, I'm sending that to my girl tonight. In situations like that, you forced to be like social for your time to be easier, at least. You really don't like possess anything, so all your God-given skills is what you can use. Like, you know, the people that can sing, or the people that can rap on the tier, or the people that's smart enough to figure out how to get this to here to there, because it's like you can't use too much technology. My point of saying that is, once you break it down into situations where there's not really a need or a fight for a hierarchy or for a certain type of level of respect, we tend to get along great. The separation and the division and the racism is all taught in majority of times in prison as self-defense mechanism. Interesting jail or prison fact. My first time some like Southsiders tried to get me, they like cut me, but that was during a riot. But you know what's funny? Somebody said something to me in county, a dude in there. He was like, you see that dude right there? That dude, he was a BS dude. He said he did like 13 years? I'm like, yeah. He was talking about some Southsider that was like, he used to talk a lot about his prison terms prior to being in there at that time. He was like, you ever see him with his shirt off? He got a grip of stab wounds. He like, normally in prison, you only get stabbed when you on BS, at least in California. Typically, you went against the program and did a violation, a severe violation for a stabbing, or you got something on your jacket you're not supposed to have. Even majority of the times when it's a one-on-one like situation with a stabbing, somebody did something, like tried to get over on somebody, disrespected them. It's majority of the time called for. So that made me look at people different. I'd be wary of dudes talking about they got stabbed in prison. How it happened? What yard you went to after? Because that ain't a badge of honor.